It looks like even after losing the high-profile case against Johnny Depp, Amber has not stopped blaming him. Amber Heard has been very vocal about her loss in the Depp vs. Heard trial, with tons of public statements and interviews. She issued a direct challenge to Depp in the interview, asking him to speak out. However, Depp seems to have undergone a smart counterpath that has reportedly enraged and sickened the Aquaman actress. So what countermove is Johnny taking, and what do people have to say about it? Hello everyone, and welcome to another video. Today we'll be looking at how Johnny's smart move sickens Amber Heard. Yeah, you heard it right. So, let's start our video. Following his highly publicized defamation case with Amber Heard, Johnny Depp is seemingly sliding back into professional engagements. Depp has lined up multiple projects, many of which are acting jobs. However, the star has now landed a pretty massive gig that'll give him the title that he hasn't held in over 2 decades. Not only that, but said production also involves legendary actor Al Pacino. Johnny Depp is set to serve as the director of Modigliani, a film centered around Italian artist Amedeo Modigliani. According to The Hollywood Reporter, Al Pacino will serve as a producer on the movie alongside Barry Navidi. Production is reportedly set to kick off in Europe in the spring of 2023. This will mark the first time in 25 years that Depp has directed a feature. In a statement, the Oscar nominee expresses excitement about the project while sharing thoughts on Modigliani's extensive legacy. The saga of Mr. Modigliani's life is one that I'm incredibly honored and truly humbled to bring to the screen. It was a life of great hardship, but eventual triumph. A universally human story all viewers can identify with. The Pirates of the Caribbean star's first foray into directing occurred when he helmed 1997's The Brave, during which he directed himself and the late, great Marlon Brando. The drama told the story of a Native American man who grapples with a terminal diagnosis while starring in a snuff film to provide for his family. Modigliani is based on a play by Dennis McIntyre and is being adapted for the screen by Jerzy and Mary Kremolowski. Set in early 1900s Paris, the film is seemingly set to do a deep dive into the life of the famous painter. Al Pacino, for his part, has served as a producer on a few occasions over the years. In terms of scripted features, he's worked on the 1990s The Local Stigmatic and 2014's The Humbling. He also worked as a producer on the 1996 documentary Looking for Richard, through which he performed a deep dive into the work of William Shakespeare. Meanwhile, Amber Heard has been spending time in Spain with her daughter Una, even though she and Johnny Depp are still drowning in their legal mess. Since the defamation trial ended and appeals came from both sides, the Aquaman actress has been living a low life, though she did speak about the case and the verdict in between. Now Amber Heard is in Spain, and it's said that she has rented out a place under the pseudonym Martha Jane Canary, but it seems like the locals have identified her as hot off the press. The Rum Diary actress has been labeled polite by the locals. As per the Spanish newspaper El Mundo, the shopkeepers said they recognized her right away, but no one said anything because people in Castix, a town with just 1,270 inhabitants, don't bother anyone and just live and let live. Johnny Depp has certainly been raking up jobs over the past several months and has also seen the streaming release of his period movie, Minamata. Depp's first role following that and Fantastic Beasts will be that of King Louis XV in the French film Le Favourite, directed by Maïwenn. The star also teamed up with guitarist Jeff Beck, a longtime friend of his, on an album as of late. In addition, Depp lines up another music-related project as he's set for a Hollywood Vampires tour with Alice Cooper, Joe Perry, and Tommy Henriksen, which will happen next summer. Johnny Depp received a favorable verdict in the defamation case, one that requires ex-wife Amber Heard to pay him millions of dollars. On top of that, Depp inked a 7-figure deal to stay on as the face of Dior's Sauvage fragrance. However, one business move that Depp hasn't made is a deal for Pirates of the Caribbean Return, as of right now. But one would think that Modigliani is going to keep him, Al Pacino, and their collaborators quite busy for the foreseeable future. And that's all for today's video. What are your thoughts on this? Let me know in the comment section down below. I hope that you found this video interesting, and if you want to see more videos like this, please consider subscribing to my channel. See you in the following video with some more of the latest updates, and until then, stay tuned.